This is a treatment video in regards to the Camperdown program for Gabe. It is looking at stage 3 and the evaluation session that is fortnightly with Gabe. Hello Gabe, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your data. I think you've been really consistent in recording it. That's great. When you look at your Camperdown daily measurement chart for your stuttering severity, you can see how it actually is declining on your average. I noticed that on the Thursday last week, you had a little bit of a higher incident. Was it something specific at work or so, or presentation?
No, work seems to be going well.
Okay.
Having difficulty. I did go out that night.
Okay.
And I did see somebody, and I got quite nervous.
Okay.
So that might have impacted it.
Okay, is that in relating to what you have recorded here on your situation measurement chart with the anxiety rating of 6?
Yeah, it was in like a social sort of dating type situation, and I was very nervous, so I couldn't use the fluency like I had been doing at work.
Okay. Well, I've noticed that work has been going really well for you.
Yes.
What's your feedback there?
Well, it doesn't matter if I'm in person or if I'm on the phone. I've been able to use it, and it's going really well. I feel really happy about it.
Yeah, I noticed that your stuttering severity is not higher than 2 at work, and your fluency technique is 3, so that is very good. That's hopefully we can get to your target of 2 and progress on there. Now going back to your social situation, were you an active communicator, or were you receiving the communication? So the person come up to you and talk to you?
He came up to me to talk to me, and but I got pretty nervous, and so I found that I wasn't communicating in the way that I wanted to, so it was a little bit hard.
Okay. Now, I do notice here that your fluency technique is going up to 4, and your stuttering severity rating, you put a 5 in for that situation. What I really think is positive about that is that you actually increased your fluency technique in that situation, which is good, because that probably prevented you from having an even higher stuttering severity.
That's true.
And I think if you get into a situation like that again, I would say that being mindful and trying to use that slightly higher fluency technique, the blending of your vowels and the wording, especially in a loud environment, that actually is not very noticeable by your communication partner. So feel free to go up a level in order to reduce your stuttering severity.
That makes sense.
And maybe we can put that in your short-term goals to actually do you think you'd be able to go out once a week or so to expose yourself to more situations like that?
Yeah, my friends usually go to a bar on Thursdays, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then we can see how that progress, but try the slightly higher fluency impact, and then reduce that down over time. And it's very loud in these environments, so it's not a bad location to try. And obviously, if you feel that your anxiety is impacted too much, then this is not what we're here for, and you can always write that referral to psychologists if you want to, for the anxiety, if you feel that's necessary.
Not at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do a bit of planning for the next 2 weeks. Do you have anything coming up at work? Big presentations or client meetings?
I do have some client meetings where we'll have to present.
Okay, and how do you feel about that?
I feel like I've been going pretty well, so I feel comfortable.
Yeah, so if you keep practicing daily, and especially if you have your presentation pre-done and you have a family or a friend or so at home that you can practice that with, and then give yourself the stuttering and fluency technique ratings on the charts, and use your measurement charts and the cycle program for that. The more you practice prior to your presentation, the better it will go, and I'm sure you'll be doing great.
Yeah.